everyone, I'm Alex and I'm one of the librarians here at the Aaron Cutler Library, and today I'm going to show you how to make one of these great book page leaf garlands. My sample is done in green and like a maroony brown, but each kit that you pick up will have a different color. This particular one has some shades of brown in it. We have ones that have orange, reds, and it'll kind of be luck of the draw as to which ones that you'll receive. We had a ton of scrapbooking paper that was donated to us, so we figured we'd kind of repurpose it and use them for this craft project, our fall leaf garland. It's a pretty straightforward kit that you'll receive. You're going to have a brown paper bag with all the supplies that you'll need. You're going to have 8 clothespins. You will have your 2 different leaf templates, one a larger one and one a smaller one. You're going to have 8 sheets of book pages that have been repurposed. You'll have 8 sheets of your colored paper, and it'll be 2 different colors. There'll be 4 of a printed one and 4 of probably a solid color as well. You're going to need to use scissors from home. You're going to have a piece of twine that's cut to the length that we have right here. It's 84 inches, and that allows for good spacing for all 8 different leaves that you're going to be posting on there. So the first thing you're going to want to do, there's a lot of cutting involved in the first part of it. You're going to cut 8 large leaves, and you're going to take the large leaf template, you're going to cut it out, and then you're going to trace it on the side that you are not going to have facing out. So like for instance, this one has a printed side, but it also has a blank side. When you do your template, you're going to put your template on the side that's not going to be facing out, so you can very easily outline and draw. If you make a mistake while you're outlining, that way it won't show up on the front that you want showing as your decoration. So once you outline all 8 pieces, then you're going to cut them out. And you'll have, just like I have here, you'll have 8 of your colored pieces. The next step would be taking your smaller leaf, and then you're going to outline them on your book pages, because the inside piece, the smaller one, goes inside, that has the book page cut out on it. So when you're looking at your book page, you just want to make sure, we tried to make sure all the kits had pages that had a lot of writing on it, so there weren't going to be any blank spaces on your leaves, but you just want to make sure, because maybe the back side has a lot of white space. At least one side should have lots of writing. And again, the same thing that you did with the large one, the side that you want facing out is the side that you're not going to be drawing on. Like you might be able to see on my sample in the back, I used black pen. I didn't want to use marker to outline them because it might bleed through, but I used black pen, and that way the black pen is on the side that's going to face the color, and it won't be visible when you hang it. So again, you take your small leaf, you find where on your page you want it, you're going to outline it, and then you're going to cut. So that's the first part, that's the longest part. Once you have all 8 book pages cut out and all 8 colored pieces cut out, you're set for the next part of it. The next part is going to be attaching your clothespins to your garland. And you're going to want to unravel it. And so what's important with this piece of it is just making sure that your clothespins lay flat and they're in the same direction. Okay, you're going to be wrapping the twine around the knobbed and notched piece of the clothespin, so up at the very top. Okay, and you're just going to do a simple knot. You're going to do right over left. So here's the piece. When you tie it, you want to make sure it's resting the right way. So if you're going to be adding more, you're going to add more this way because your knot is in the front, okay? You could have your knot, it's totally preference. You could have your knot in the back and then add them this way, and it's entirely up to you how you're going to do it. I would just make sure that you're consistent so that you don't have some with a knot in the front or some with a knot in the back. You just keep it consistent. You also want to make sure that you've twisted your clothespins so that the flat part is in the front. That's going to be visible because that's where you're going to hang your leaves. Once you have all 8 clothespins on, the next piece is going to be attaching them. And you'll notice once you've cut out both pieces, you're going to look at it and be like, that's not going to hold it. So we kind of cheated a little bit. So if you can see in the back, we have a scrap piece of paper in there to create a buffer and to make it tight, kind of like a shim on a door. So what you're going to do is take any old scrap piece of paper. I'm repurposing an old schedule. I'm using an 8x10. Folding it in half once. Then I'm folding it again this way. Folding it one more time. And now I'm just going to fold it in thirds. I'm going to go in once this way. Fold it in thirds again. And you have this little rectangle. Then you're going to take your 2 leaves. And then your clothespin. And there you go. You're all set to go. So there's the first one, and then you're going to do that 8 times. Once you start doing your craft, if you have any questions, feel free to call us at the library too at 424-4044. We are here from Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Or in September, we're going to be open on Saturdays as well, 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. till 12 noon. So that is your garland, and you just do that 8 times, and you'll end up with one that looks similar to this. Like I said, there's a variety of different colors. I tried to mix it up. We have oranges, browns, reds, yellows, all kinds of different fall colors. And please feel free to share this video with your friends if you're interested. The supplies needed are very simple, just colored paper. If you have an old book that you're repurposing, and the templates, if you want a copy of them, feel free to call me or email me, and I'll send you the actual template if you're sharing it with friends and they want to do it from home as well. We had these old clothespins hanging around at the library, but we also got some on Amazon too because we didn't have enough for the project. So yeah, so that it's a really simple, fun project. And also know that each month in October and November, we're also going to have another craft that we're going to be doing. So be on the lookout for those videos as well. We're going to be posting the videos to YouTube each month. And what you need to do is call and reserve your kit ahead of time. We do have a limited supply of kits each month when we're doing them. But if you hit the subscribe bell too on our YouTube channel, you'll get all the updates when we post anything from craft videos to story time. Our children's librarian does a great story time with the kids each week, so be on the lookout for those too if you have children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, all that kind of stuff. So I'm glad that you've decided to join us, and feel free to leave any comments or suggestions in the post or things that you might want to see us do. If you have any great ideas on Pinterest, we're always open to ideas going forward too. We're going to weather out this COVID thing together, and we're going to try to find lots of fun and interesting things to do to bring you through the winter. Have a great day, and feel free to give us any suggestions. Take care. Bye-bye.